Hello, welcome to Beer and Philosophy. Today I want to talk to you a bit about what philosophy means to me. So to my mind, philosophy is philo, Sophie, the love of wisdom. And so this raises up another question, of course, what is wisdom? And perhaps we can get into that in a future video. For now, I'd like to give a concise definition, which, in my mind, wisdom is about making effective decisions. So if I set out to accomplish something and I'm able to do so effectively, then that would be wise. Now, there are different levels of things. What are my tactics? I might have wise tactics. I might have wise strategies. I might have wise objectives. That'd be one way of breaking that down a little bit. So clearly I could have unwise, foolish objectives, and then no matter how wise my strategies or tactics were, or techniques perhaps below that, it may not accomplish something positive if my objective was foolish. So there are different levels of things. However, to my mind, wisdom is about effective decisions, and therefore philosophy is about learning to be effective. This is why I take a very broad view of what philosophy is. So to my mind, pretty much every human endeavor can be thought of as philosophy. So we tend to think of a certain sort of academic version of philosophy these days. However, now I'm no historian, but my understanding is that historically, the idea of philosophy was much broader. And so I kind of follow that broader definition of philosophy. So I think of it as, like, say, for example, carpentry. One could be a wise carpenter, and therefore one is engaging in carpentry philosophically. Of course, things like, aesthetics and logic and, morality, these are classic philosophical questions. And certainly I'm interested in those as well. And I'll get into a lot of those different topics here on this channel. However, I'd like to also get into some practical philosophy where I'm talking about perhaps, finance or investing or something of this sort. So that's of interest to me as well.